And today's starter, J.T. Ginn. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Just about to get underway. Miles Straw digs in now. And that one hammered. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. The 1-0. There's the strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a ground ball. Meyer there for the out. Runner scores from third. Now Machado up here. Ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. That one drilled left field. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. And that's off the plate. The inside edge. And that's ball one. The other way, and that's just foul. Next pitch misses. Ball two. On a line out towards center. And that's the third out. Stepping in, Ceddanne Rafaela. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
1-2 now. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Ball, that's in.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. On the ground, could be two. Acuna has it for one. How about that double play? Base is empty after the double play. And up to him is Wilson Contreras.
Ball.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. Gone! That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Back here in Boston. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Ivan Herrera.
That's a ball. What do you got?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The wind to kick the 2-0. Now one miss.
Inside.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A monster shot to right. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
Ball inside.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Ginn, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. In the air, right field, Abreu drifts towards it, takes it in for the out.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Foul ball there. That one finds the corner. Now 1-2. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. And he grounds one to the right side. Meyer on to first. 2 out. So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Joe stepping in for Boston. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Base hit, center field. Around second, on his way to third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Connor Wong in the box, lays off for ball 1. Base hit, right field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Here's Wynn for 1. Return throw to first, double play. And the run scores from third. This one popped up. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Miles Straw. Abreu has a beat on it. And there's one away. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches.
To second, but he's in there easily.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Machado
outside,
takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Man at second. On the corner for a strike, and it's 2-2. That one missed. That's out to center field. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well.
Did he go?
105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
This one in the air center field. Durant should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags from third. In from third is the tying run.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Abreu on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Cedar Rafaela. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One away.
Oh, that's in. Ball.
On a line. And it goes just foul. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's outside.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Liner, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. This one in the air right field. And it gets by him. Bounces over the wall and found ground. It's an automatic double. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. In the air right field. McCarthy under it. And that will end the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Carter Jensen. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His second home run of the game. That's ripped. Base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on first pitch. That's about his text.
So the Red Sox bring out a new pitcher, Garrett Whitlock.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Man at second. Durant. Long run into the gap. He's got it. And there's one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Miles Straw will hit next. And that one is inside ball one. Check swing, and he went. And now it's even 1-1. One out, and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Abreu drifts towards it. And there's 2 down. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Oops, he came home with it. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. Diving, makes the grab. What a play. Bottom of the 4th, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. That one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
In the dirt. Now 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. McCarthy going back on it. Leaping, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases.
Inside, ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out to short. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. First time up was a pop out. Called strike right there. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
That one is absolutely belted. That gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and the Red Sox tie it up.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was exactly...
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Justin Brule.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up.
Oh, diving stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Contreras now. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Line to left. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This to third. Machado. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. We go to the top of the 5th. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Alec Burleson.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1. Can't glove it cleanly. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
There you go.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. And the 1-0. Fouled off left side.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. Carter Jensen next up for the Cardinals. And a foul ball. Jensen in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fights it off. He'll see another. High fly ball, right field. And there are 2 outs. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Pereira leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss there. Red Sox leading it by 2. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the inning. Here now the Red Sox deep.